Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Sanjay and today we're going to talk about all the iPhone settings that you need to have on your iPhone 14 Pro. So without wasting any more time, let's just get into it. Also note that some of the settings will also apply to the other phones that are running the iOS 16. So yeah, this video might help you too. So let's get into the settings. Go to home screen. Disable search on home screen. This will make you avoid accidentally clicking the search option. So the next setting is battery percentage. Go to battery, enable battery percentage. This will help you see the battery percentage without having to scroll. Also, in the iOS 16.1, Apple will have a better animation for it, so it's definitely worth it to open it right now. So for our third setting, go to display and brightness, change auto lock to 2 minutes. This is more than enough time for anyone to have their screen open rather than it closing up every 30 seconds. So yeah, it's definitely good to have it at 2 minutes. While you are at it, disable always on display too. It's better to just completely turn it off. I'll have a detailed video testing out the AOD and how it affects the battery coming out soon, so you better subscribe. Now this feature is quite an old one, but I don't think many people still use it. So go to accessibility, go to touch and scroll down and go to back tap. Now here you will have two options to have double tap to open camera. For me it's camera because I have set it that way, and then there is triple tap to take screenshot. Now again, that is what I've set for myself, but you can have different things for double tap and triple tap. So yeah, it is a really helpful gesture to have and setting to open. Also, while staying on the touch option, enable prevent lock to end call. This is really helpful and it will prevent you to ending your calls accidentally by just pushing that power button. Now another setting, it's a simple one. Go to home screen, select app library for newly downloaded apps. It will just not fill your screen with all the newly downloaded apps. It will have it on the app library and then you can bring it out as you want. Now normally you won't have that many apps added to control center. So go to control center and add dark mode, code scanner, low power mode, music recognition, screen recorder, notes, and stopwatch. Okay, so music recognition won't be available for everyone unless you add Shazam as an application, because what it does is that it listens to the surrounding and detects any music that is being played and then tells you the exact song and saves it into the application, which is super helpful and really optional. If you want it, you can go and download the app and you will have the option to add Shazam in the control center. Okay, so the next setting is in photos. So go to photos and disable Face ID to show hidden and recently deleted folder. I usually don't have other people opening up my phone, so I really don't need it. It's really up to you. If you have kids and don't want them unnecessarily deleting a photo, so then this is a great thing to have opened. Now this next setting is really my preference and is completely optional, but go to your ID, select iCloud, go to photos and disable sync this iPhone. Now this is important for people who are never going to buy the iCloud storage. You are better off closing it because it will fill up fast, and it's better to have the essential data on it rather than having photos, because they now take a lot of space and this will fill up easily and Apple will keep pinging you to buy more storage. So my recommendation is to just keep it off if you're not going to buy extra storage from iCloud. Now finally, we have all the camera settings here. Now go to camera and set video recording to 4K 30 FPS. This is just a setting that I keep and you can have it your way. And this is completely up to you. This is just what I prefer when I open up the camera, and I really want to shoot 4K 30 FPS because I usually shoot my YouTube videos using that format. So it's really better for me to have it in that format. Now the next setting is enable lock camera for video. This will stop the camera app to automatically change cameras because after some times it gets really annoying and you don't want your camera to be changing different lenses while you shoot. The next setting is enable grid. It's good to have them, just enable them and thank me later. Now you can set up the photographic styles too. I use standard only because I have the option to edit my videos and photos myself. Also, disable view outside frame because it just distracts you more than to help you. Now the next setting is preserve mode. So go to preserve mode and turn on camera mode, creative controls, macro controls, exposure adjustment. You can adjust the others according to your preference, but these are the ones I prefer because when you open up your camera app, it will just stay the same as you left it rather than it going back to its original settings. The next thing you can do is to go to Format and turn Pro RAW on at 12 megapixel, but you can keep 48 megapixel too, but the file size will be really big. So yeah, keep that in mind. Enable ProRes too. I know you will not use it ever, but it is better to just having it shown on the camera app rather than it being not shown at all. Finally, enable macro controls because you don't want the camera to just automatically shift the lenses while you're trying to shoot a picture, so you can turn it off when you want to. So those were all the settings that I think you should have on your iPhone 14 Pro. If there are any settings that I have missed or you might know about, you just comment down below. If you like the video, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It's free. And I'll see you guys in the next one.